All right. Okay. Oh, I had audio coming out the wrong spot. Dang it. Oh, there we go. Okay. So this will probably be a shorter episode. Not a ton has happened. Well, actually, there's been a lot of waiting around. Like it's been days IRL, just letting the game progress, really. Make progress on terraforming. That's all I'm doing. Just keeping supplying the station with large miners if I need to. I dropped a lot of resource probes down in sectors. I noticed that they weren't mining in this sector way too late. Always way too late. And the reason they weren't doing that is because there wasn't a single resource probe in that sector. As soon as I put a single resource probe down, they started mining everything they needed out of this sector. Things to note to catch up on, since how this will probably be a short video, is the Antigon has moved in and completely kicked the Xenon out of Atlia's Misfortune and Faulty Logic. And then the Tri, are basically all the parent now, they're unified, has now turned into the Tri, and they have kicked the Xenon out of Faulty Logic 1. The Xenon have stepped up their threat presence out over in curb space, but I'm selling ships to the curbs, and then most surprisingly, the Argon has moved in and claimed this sector as well. And as you can see, the Argon are taking their claim very seriously and defending it. And the curbs are there also, like not necessarily allied with the curbs, but they're not enemies. So they're not even fighting each other. The Xenon are pushing back pretty hard, but they are getting wiped out slowly. But the Xenon are pushing back hard enough that I can keep selling ships. The Terran intervention course here, that's hilarious. Um, the Xenon they're keeping the pressure up, so they keep destroying the ships of the Argon, the Curbs, and the Talati, and that enables me to keep selling them ships because they keep buying them from me. So I have an infinite money source. Last episode, I also kicked off the war between the Tri and the Talati, and that really hasn't done much. It's still fresh though, so they're still doing some things. They're still fighting the Talati, but it's like just barely a few. Well, it's not very long into the war, I should say, compared to the overall playthrough. Um, Scale Plate Green has been uh, freed of Xenon presence. That happened a while ago. And Turquoise Sea also Xenon free. So the only places that Xenon exists are out over here in Matrix 9, 451, and Family Takur. And they've existed for a really long time there. They've been fully kicked out of Thrakas Fall, and I killed the last mining ship available there. Nobody's claimed this sector, which I think is funny. Must be a must be a reason they don't. But there's ore and silicon in there, so I don't know, controlled system or something. Uh, the patriarchy isn't really making a ton of progress in kicking the Argon out. I'm not sure if they're even enemies anymore. I'd like to think they are, but I don't know. They have kicked the Argon back out of this space. Ooh, what's that? Hides. Not interested. My my two separate fleets now. I have two Raptors over here in the Patriarchy, keeping them stable as the Xenon have increased their efforts to attack out of these sectors as well. It looks like it might actually be dwindling down, but as you can see, their presence is still pretty high, and they send out waves constantly. What is that? Just mark one. And yeah, that's the state of the galaxy. The whole reason I even started this video is because my terraforming project finished. Bosota just said, and I was quick on the pause button, but the only voice line that got missed on the YouTube series slash Twitch series is the Bosota said, "Our current research project is finished," or something along those lines. The research project is finished, or not research. The terraforming project is finished, or our current terraforming project is finished. That I believe those are the words he said. So that's all that got missed, important voice lines wise. All of the major quests are done now. It's just terraforming that I have to do. Besides trying to wipe out any faction I want, that'll be the if I decide I want something extra on top. But for budget unlocking, I've done all the major quests. I just need to do some terraforming, and I think that'll be all the unique dialogue I get out of the game for any normal playthrough. I do have a few special quest chains to hunt down, and I know where at least one of them starts over here in 18 billion. So I will try to hunt down the other one. I'm not sure where the other quest chain starts, but it's over here, and I'm not sure what exactly they do or how long they are. But these are like extra hidden, kind of like special, hilarious quest chains. At least the one up there in the Ministry Wharf one, I think it's kind of funny. So I know about it. I've done like one of the quests before. I'll go hunt that quest down. Maybe I'll have to make a separate video. It might take a while to get to that. Anyway, I'm gonna unpause the game and hopefully we'll get some voice lines, new dialogue for terraforming. Hopefully my game doesn't crash either. My game has crashed multiple times, but it automatically sends a crash report. And the dev team seems pretty proactive about squishing crashes because my game is now stabilized again and it's actually playable again, where it was crashing within an hour of starting it up. And I think it had something to do with not enough docking spaces for 60 ships. I have heavily extended this platform or this platform station, whatever you want to call it. This is my terraforming station, and I've extended it extensively. I'll get a look at it in a second, but the computer doesn't even like looking at it like this, so I might have to open up that station when I'm not streaming just to make it bigger again. I don't know. Anyway, on to terraforming, I guess. So the tectonic scaffolding is done, and now the special event of the quakes is permanently gone. So that's cool. I need to make advanced composites antimatter converters. I'm already making some, so I need to increase the amount there. Scanning arrays, I'll need to make some, and the rest I'm already making in large quantities. So I'll do this one when I have lots available. This one could be up next, and I'm starting to get a whole bunch of metallic microlattice right now. I'm getting Claytronics in. I already have whole parts. I need smart chips, so that one is not ready, but that's the one I'm going to do. This one isn't too expensive either. I could probably get this going. I'm not really sure if I need to. I'm not even sure if I need to touch any of that. I don't even think I need to touch the water one. Hmm. Energy cells, medical supplies, methane. This one I think I could even do. Yeah, I think I could actually just do that one. Ooh, I could easily do this one too. And then that hits the targeted biome. And this should be quick. So I'm gonna do this one because it should be really, really quick. Since I make 273K an hour of metallic microlattice, I should say. Hopefully I'll get some voice lines here.
Construction of the required devices.
Hmm. There's no voice line that I got for doing the um for finishing that project. I didn't get any voice lines for it besides Bosata saying that the project finished. So that was, I guess, unfortunate, but all right. Maybe getting these terraforming projects might just be all just offline if Bosata just is like, hey, this one finished next. That would be kind of, I don't know, silly for me, but it is what it is, I guess. In the meantime, I need to look at that. Uh, let's see here. I'm gonna wait to build up metallic microlattice, but in the meantime, I want to try this power plant one too. So I just need advanced composites. I need to increase the storage for antimatter converters. I believe I have enough whole parts, and I need scanning arrays, and I have enough superfluid coolant. Let's take a look at this massive station. It's just ridiculous. So the antimatter converters needed was something around 30,000 or so. Nah. Oh, that's antimatter cells, not converters. Oops. Needs converters, not cells. Alright. Maybe I can leave that back down at 10,000. Oh, come on, numpad, work like you're supposed to. Oops, not that many. There we go. Of course, all the microlattice is getting used right away. Claytronics is just starting to come into. I haven't looked at workforce in a minute, but I should be 100%. Yeah, should be good on that. I have lots of medical supplies, so I could probably do one that requires medical supplies. I still haven't kicked this cough yet. It's driving me insane. So antimatter converters, and I think uh, fluid coolant. I think I have enough of. Well, maybe I don't. Oh, I need to double it. All right. That should do that. Whole parts, whole parts. No, don't do that. Yeah, plenty of whole parts right now. Composites, converters, scanning array. What does a scanning array take, I guess? Taking a risk here. If the computer crashes, or the game crashes, I should say, I'm sorry. But just trying to take a peek at some. I think I need All right. When I click on a module, I have to do this to get it to just come in view. That just takes microchips energy cells and advanced composites. Okay. That's not too hard. Scanning array, that's the one I want to look at. That's refined metals and silicon wafers. I think I have plenty of each. I could just build a couple of scanning arrays. It's not like it needs a ton. Oh yes, I need smart chips too. The smart chips take. Oh wow, that produces quite a bit of smart chips for not very much. Perfect. Um, Advanced composites. I don't think I saw that in the list. Oh, there it is. Graphene and refined metals, we've got a lot of. We got a just crazy amount of graphene. And refined metals is pretty easy to get going as well. Not a lot of advanced components, not a lot of converters. The most requiring one is superfluid coolant, which I've got lots of makers of those, so that won't take long. Scanning ring. Yeah, and whole parts, yeah. Alright, I'll do that. Need to make another branch on this. And then build stuff off of it. And this is quite the abomination of a station, I might add. What a monster. I guess I'll build off of this joint here. If it'll let me. Oh no, where did it just put that? The station's too hard to work with. That asteroid is really messing with the where anything spawns in to just manipulate. It's not a big deal, it's just mostly annoying. Actually, that might be too high up. Well, I could just point everything facing down. That's not a big deal. Uh, okay. Oh, it does not like that. That's a really bad sign. Oh no. Okay, phew. Game's getting ready to crash again. Alright, so I need advanced components. I'll have to flip it upside down. Oh wait, it's got a side deal. Just need to turn it. Why? I turned it just a little too far and it's now upset. There we go. Graphene, refined metals. I'll probably need 2 of these at least. It really does not want to go right there. That's why the building arrows are so much nicer for this version 6.0 and beyond. That should make enough for the antimatter converters, which I'll have to flip this building upside down. And probably rotate it. Very nice. I'm making lots of microchips already. I guess the only thing that I have a question about is um, refined metals. I probably need a refined metals on here too. And that actually fits pretty good right up above, so I don't even have to do anything with that. What else do I need? Scanning array, scanning array. Yeah, of course that don't fit right there, but what did it even need in the first place? Refined metals. I guess this will be my oddball grouping. I should have expanded this first. Not a big deal. I can just remove the extra production off of it. Build mode's just a little fiddly here. There we go. That should be plenty to get a whole new production chain rolling. I want to put that right there. I also just want to point it facing down to If I rotate it like this, that should leave enough space to put on another refined metal. And then I wanted smart chips. And that should be easy. I will just throw on another refined metal. Just to be sure. Get that all funded up and call it good for a minute till more exciting things happen. Oh, I have been saving a really satisfying thing for me for on camera. So I'll go do that in there. Well, I'm gonna increase this to 70,000. Container storage for smart chips. How much do I need? Oh, I need a lot. Okay. Probably do up to 200,000 or something like that. Make sure to restrict all first. Same with scanning arrays. I don't think I need more than 10,000 of these. Advanced composites. Hmm. And antimatter converters. I'd probably get away with like 25 to 30k each. I forgot to set a restriction. There we go. What else was I looking at? Antimatter converters. I'm selling silicon wafers, but no one wants them. That's fine. I just turn that to restrict all and do that. There's the antimatter converters. We'll do 30,000 storage on that. And then I might need to build a second one. I'll just throw another module on this. So I don't think one antimatter converter is enough. Well, I mean, that's pretty good. 2 should be plenty. Alright, there we go. That should get the next couple of terraforming projects lined up for completion. That just takes micro lattice. Smart chips is coming. Everything else should be ready by the time I'm ready for that. I don't know if I need to do water or not. Yeah, this one's gonna complete, so maybe I'll just sit and wait for a couple of streams, make it an hour video. Why not? Gonna be a lot of sitting and waiting around though. This just needs fertilized soil. So it doesn't need water. Huh. These just take methane and medical supplies, which I think I need to increase my medical supply storage and methane storage. Yeah, 100,000 medical supplies, or 1 million medical supplies at least. That's what it's looking like there. A lot of methane actually. Methane normally is really hard to get, but I'm parked right next to the void, and the void has the highest concentration of methane. The only problem with the void is the hazardous region, but that's overcome with what do you call it? High energy or high shield regen. So that's why I'm using a large. Uh, that's why I'm using magnetars. It's for their large ship shields, which have 500 plus shield regen. Actually, it's more. It's like 800 because they have Terran shields, and they have lots of gun mounts for their turrets. Whole parts I'm gonna need 200,000. It looks like, or 400,000 because I'll probably do this twice. 40,000 Claytronics, and I have uh, boatloads of advanced electronics. Hmm. Looks like nothing in here is requiring water. And it looks like I could use some of these to train up Marines. Not that I need to, but it looks like I could. So that's interesting. I guess I'll have to see about the water one. Hmm. I already did this research again, so I can move the station when I'm done. All right, that was a lot of boring station building, but I think I'm almost done making that station really big. Well, for this terraforming project, I guess I can go start hunting down that mission. Now, you know what I should probably do?
Hello there.
I should probably force the game to save. I need communication codes. Right, then. What's my chances on this? Ooh, still kind of abysmal. Wait, where's my sewer? Don't I have one? Yep. I was using it to drop resource probes. There we go. Alright, so for the mission, I will go dock and wait, or like it fly and wait. Oops. I go dock and wait at the wharf, and we'll see if I can't pick up that one interesting mission I was talking about earlier. A secret storyline or something. Then I'll, you know, try not to anger the
Entering
computer any
system.
more than it already is.
Multi-class
It's been
choice.
crashing, so I'm trying to give it not a lot to render at once. Although I'm not sure that's a graphical thing. I think it's like I do think it's the docking limitation for that station. I just didn't build enough docks, so there were too many requests coming in to dock, but not enough spots. I think was the problem. Or it has something to do with that I have 4 rays. Because I noticed the game started crashing once I got up to 4 rays as well. So I'm not sure which one is causing the
Entering
problem.
system. Silent witness.
It's not really a good enough station to take a picture. Yeah, the underside is, I suppose, nice.
Entering system. 18 billion.
Oh, okay, there we go. Perfect. Guess I could zoom all the way out here real quick. See if there's any ships I want to capture. Guess not.
Katana.
Of course, it's always a katana. Ooh, I should look at the relic hunter on this ship now that I got a couple of nicer looking skins. I want to say.
Kurao Kami.
Actually, now that I'm just here, I should be able to see that mission. Maybe I was go into the station or something. Yeah, I don't know how I originally triggered this quest line. I just remember looking through the quest list and being like, huh, that one sounds weird. And then it had a portrait of an NPC on it and was like, oh, quests don't normally do that either. So if I, oops, wrong button. If I walk in here and look at the quest list, I think it gets updated. Might take a second. Or no, I can go walk into the faction rep's office. That should update the quest list with more quests available. I think. Nope. I have no idea how to make this quest spawn. I just know I haven't done it before. Or done it in this playthrough yet. No. Also no. I can't remember which one of these I want. think it's the Cormorant. I want to buy all of these small ships. I think I actually just want to buy all the medium ships because that'll allow the Talati to buy ships from my wharf.
Good profit to you.
Check money real quick. I haven't collected all the money from my stations in a while, so just a little bit of money from my wharfs. You know, just a little bit. $500 million from that wharf. Another 100 billion from the other wharfs and shipyard. Even the avarice system is starting to crank out a ton of money. Very nice. I don't think I sent a ship on anything, did I? Active scouting, go. Don't crash my game. Alright, I will cut this video here, and then I will be back again with another short and sweet video once I get some more terraforming doing anything, and we'll see how it goes from there. Mostly I just leave the game running and idle while I sit in Seta and do nothing. So that's not very exciting to watch. So I will be back when I have something interesting to watch. Or when voice lines happen from terraforming, and then back to being boring again. But this playthrough is, for all intents and purposes, not like 99% complete, I would say. Well, except for the terraforming. But that, with the amount of time that takes to get all the terraforming done, it's going to take a while. So the rest of it, all the story quests are done. Yeah. So anyway, I'll see you in the next video. If you liked the video, please leave a like. If you got a comment, leave a comment. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you for watching.